Hello, everybody, and welcome to the ADL All Stars Coach Spotlight interviews. I am Toby. I'm down at Toxic today because he likes to sleep until noon, but that's not the life that I like to live. And I am joined by, you may know him as the parkouring Hong Konger who started out as making Minecraft videos in his mom's house. And now he is winning draft leagues in his mom's house. It is Thunderball101, everybody's favorite Asian. Thunderball, how are you?
I'm doing great.
And I must say,
Thank you for inviting me here.
thank you for coming on. And I must say, you have grown up into a strapping young man. That must be
Thank you.
said. I haven't seen you on camera in a very, very long time. And dude, I don't know, the long hair is working for you.
Yeah, I've been saying this like for quite a while, like because Hong Kong has like strict policy when it comes to
Mm-hmm.
hair, and I've been forced into having short hair. But like I've known for quite a few years that I feel like long hair, like having longer hair works better for me. So I've just been like letting my hair grow out, and yeah, it's been working fine. I've been enjoying this like new look.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Then, Thunderbolt, we're going to get right into it here. I have your team pulled up on screen. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't really remember if you made a ton of trades post live draft or not. But go ahead and go into your team here. Tell me a little bit about it, how it functions, how much you like it, what you were going for during the live draft, how did it change post live draft, and what trades you made and how they're feeling. Just give us a general vibe on how you're feeling about your team so far.
Okay, sure. I'll go in like chronological order. So, as some of you might know, I was on vacation when the live draft started, so I didn't actually have much time to look at the draft board. But I did notice that Pyroar and Aegislash were at like pretty cheap prices. So like I had my eyes on them before the draft started. Aegislash might be appropriately priced, but like I've been enjoying Aegislash so much on Champions, and I just feel like it's underpriced for what I can use it for.
Yeah.
So yeah, I aimed to get Pyroar and Aegislash, and at first I was gonna like first pick like some kind of prankster guy because I really like prankster. I was looking at Whimsicott. It was hilarious how Whimsicott got like first pick in our division. So I went with Aerodactyl because I knew that Tailwind was going to be a scarce resource going forward. So I immediately just picked up like, oh, Aero is a solid one. It's not too expensive, and I can easily build around it. So I picked it up. And then when it came back to me, because I was near the end, it was basically like a pseudo wheel. I just picked up Pyroar because I thought like it's so cheap, someone's gonna see this. I'm like, this division's not stupid.
Mm.
Somebody's gonna notice the very cheap Pyroar shaped thing on the table. So I just picked it up, and I waited for a while, and then I got Aegislash because I wanted it, and I considered grabbing other mons first, but I think Aegislash is just too valuable of a mon, and it has proven so far. Aegislash and Pyro also have like decently good synergy when it comes to switching in other than ground types, but I have Aerodactyl to cover for that, and also my next pick was Rotom Wash, which also helped me with my ground type issue. Originally, afterwards, I grabbed Mega Dragonite because it actually helped my type chart a lot. Like I was doing it in like the prep doc, and I, as a drafter, I pay way too much attention to type charts. It's
Mm-hmm.
probably a bad thing, but like I just like seeing the big line of green, you know?
Yeah.
Like it just feels so satisfying if you build a team that's just, oh, there's no reds on the table. That's great. So I grabbed Dragonite, which later on I traded it for Ninetales because I heard the PRs, Ryan said some things, and overall I agreed. So like, yeah, the type chart might not be that important. Having the extra synergy for Pyro and a later pick would be, well, probably would be better for my team, and it definitely feels that way so far. And then I picked up Diggersby because I wanted a ground type. I had like two originally Dragonite as well, so I had like 3 ground immunities, and there was no way I was not getting like an Earthquake Mon. and Diggersby was decently cheap. It's actually pretty powerful next to good talent support, which Arrow can definitely provide, and that's why I picked it up. Afterwards, I realized I had like quite a lot of points left. Like I was being a bit too stingy with my points early on, so I start considering like going high. But a lot of like the good mons have been taken because like just the fact that we have so many people in this division and Champions just has a very limited pool of mons.
Yeah.
So I ended up picking up Weavile because I needed Fake Out. And also, one thing that I personally think when it comes to draft is if you don't have Prankster, you gotta have a fast Dark type because it's either Prankster or get Prankstered, and I don't want that to happen. So yeah. Picked up Weavile. It's a decently strong mon, and most importantly, it gives Fake Out, as I just said. And then I picked up Sylveon because, I mean, who doesn't love just clicking spread moves with Pyro and Sylveon? Just sounds like a good time. So far, Sylveon hasn't done much for me, but I don't know. Maybe it just hasn't found its matchups yet. Who knows? We'll see. And then I picked up Slowbro because I value Trick Room a lot. I think even like on whatever team you try and draft, you need some kind of choppy Trick Room mode. Like even if it isn't like very expensive, isn't very good, you need a choppy Trick Room mode just to threaten the possibility of Trick Room in Team Preview or just in the prep doc. Like I think prep doc pressure is a real thing.
Oh yeah.
With Trick Room, which is why like even if you're drafting like some like bad Trick Room setter like Chimecho or something, like you still have to do it. I think it's really, if your team cannot set Trick Room, it's not a good draft. It immediately deducts so many points for me. It's a personal thing. I know a few other drafters that don't see the same as I do, but this is just a personal take that I really stand strongly for. And finally, of course, I traded my Slowbro for Slowbro Mega when I did the Dragonite trade because Slowbro Mega is the same price as regular Slowbro, which is kind of insane.
It's kind of weird.
It gains so much defense. Finally, I picked up Vileplume because, I mean, I kind of wanted the Grass type. It's decently cheap, and it goes well with Power with the Sun mode, even before Ninetales, because my plan was to set Sunny Day with Aerodactyl and Weavile. So I thought that Vileplume would still be good. Of course, it became even better with Ninetales. Thanks, Ryan, for the suggestion. But yeah, I originally in week 1, I actually ran Sunny Day Rotom Wash and Sunny Day Weavile. I ran double Sunny Day, which was like pretty funny. And then I realized why am I doing that when I can just pick up Ninetales? So yeah, that trade happened. So as for how the team's been doing, I think the team's been doing great. I'm loving my team so far. I am 3-1, I think I'm 4-1, right? Because I just played week 5.
Yeah. I haven't updated week,
that was week
5 yet,
right?
But I believe you're 4-1. So.
Yeah, I'm 4-1. I'm 4-1.
Perfect. I mean,
so yeah, so far the team has been doing great. For the first few weeks, Pyroar has not showed up. On paper, Pyroar seems like just a menace, but it just hasn't been showing up to the field. Like it has been brought to team preview, but it has just been benched up until this week against the Rain team, which was hilarious. Aegislash has probably been my MVP so far. I love Aegislash so much. It's so much fun to use. It's so stupidly powerful. I love just clicking Poltergeist, and it kind of just destroys whatever, as long as it's like not a resist or it's something stupidly bulky. It does so much damage. I love Aegislash so much. Yeah. Rotom Wash has been a really good glue piece to just allow me to pivot things in and out, allow me to slow down the game if I ever need to stall out Trick Rooms, stall out Tailwinds, which I've done throughout this season so far. Quite effectively, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd say
and, so. Yeah.
One of the big things I want to talk about is actually Mega Slowbro, because I've watched a lot of your matches, and I think at least 3 of them have been almost impossible for your opponent to win by the end game because you have a Mega Slowbro on the field that just cannot die, and it's sitting under Trick Room, and it's throwing Scalds or throwing Psychics, and it's just... I don't even know how to put it. Like, I sit here and watched for like 7 turns of Slowbro sit above 75% health and just not die to its opponents, and you just win because they can't remove it off of the field. So, like, how is Mega Slowbro feeling to you? It has to be amazing, right?
I was just about to talk about Mega Slowbro.
Yeah.
It's been great. Just having this win con. It's probably, I think the reason why I haven't been bringing Pyroar so much is because Mega Slowbro kind of just is a really good win condition.
Right.
Because a lot of the teams have very strong physical mons. At least the ones that I faced so far have really scary physical attackers. And Slowbro just gets to sit in front of them, which is awesome. The only time Slowbro didn't work was against Raz when I played poorly and I let his Meganium sit on the field for too long, and it kind of just, I mean, Meganium's a good counter to Slowbro.
Right.
So yeah, that was like unfortunate. That was because of poor play. I was like over complicating things, but yeah, otherwise, Slowbro has been awesome. Like, it's been mogging Pyroar, other than last week, which like is quite funny because like I built this team around Pyroar, and like Slowbro is just taking the crown.
Yeah, and it's really interesting because, I mean, not only is Pyroar kind of what this team's supposed to be built around, I mean, I don't even know that there's really a ton built around Slowbro at all, is kind of the thing. So you've got a whole Sun mode. I feel like Diggersby complements the Sun mode well. So does Aerodactyl.
Mhm.
It's like the only real super slow mon on this team is Slowbro, and
Yeah,
it's working very, very well for you, is what I'll say. So
for sure.
another question actually is, you are now a 2-time champion in ADL. Not only 2-time, but 2-time back-to-back champion in ADL. You are the only person in ADL that has multiple league wins, and
I got 2 crowns.
You got 2 crowns next to your name, and everybody notices. I want to know, you're kind of one of the front runners, and I would also say kind of the general consensus I get from talking to people, you're one of the favorites to win right now, to get to get the 3-peat, to have 3 crowns next to your name, and potentially an all-star emoji next to your name as well. Like, how do you feel about that, to be like the golden boy right now, the person who could potentially have a, like, not only the only person with a multiple championships in the league, but 3 of them?
It definitely is quite a lot of pressure because there are a lot of eyes on me, that's for sure. Because like I think I'm on everyone's target list. Like, everyone wants to take me down. But at the same time, I can't really believe it because like the thing is, when it comes to Pokemon, I've been talking this with my prep partner Gentle a lot, and like he said that I'm quite pessimistic when it comes to Pokemon, because usually I'm like, I consider myself an optimistic guy, but like when it comes to Pokemon, I think every matchup is doom and gloom. Like, I think, oh, I'm so cooked. This guy destroys me. This mon that is like some kind of like 2-pointer is gonna show up and somehow roll me over. Like, I stress about a lot of unnecessary things when it comes to Pokemon, and I don't know. I don't have a lot of confidence in myself when it comes to Pokemon, but like, for some reason, it's just been working out, and like I talk down on myself when it in like a lot of like the questions of the days and all that. Like, I talk down upon myself a lot when it comes to those, and like people don't even believe me anymore. They think I'm just trying to like lie. They think I'm just lying for the fun of it. But like, I don't think I'm that good. I still don't think I'm that good. But I mean, results say otherwise, right?
I mean, you say you're not that good, but 2 league wins in a row. You're one of the top people in the standings right now, 4-1. You're the target on everybody's back. Everybody who I'm talking to is like, oh yeah, Thunderball, he's probably gonna win this next one.
I really want to win this because like, it's not about like winning. It's not about like how great it would be to win this. It's about how funny it would be to have 3 crowns next to my name. That's all I care about. I just really want... It would be hilarious.
And then imagine the status symbols you can pull on people like Wakeman. I mean, you'd be like, what? I
Yeah.
was like, I have 3 crowns next to my name. How many do you have?
I mean, ADL is kind of I love like I feel like I love ADL a lot because in part of it's partially because I'm winning a lot in it
Sure.
that and I don't see this type of success in like other leagues. It's crazy. I'm only winning in ADL.
Which is weird because there's a lot of overlap of players within ADL too to
Hmm.
places like TGR, GLDL. So it's
Hmm.
odd that it's like that's the only place where there's the big results in.
Yeah,
But you also had a
it's
good
definitely
CPC
like
season too, didn't you?
yeah. Right now my CPC season is in semifinals. I just beat Gentle in a really hilarious match where I RNG'd the crap out of him. But yeah.
Perfect, perfect. Um, so looking at this roster here, obviously you are amongst the champions of ADL who are trying to get that All-Star title. And I kind of want to know of all the other champions that you're fighting, and also like the runner-up people that are filling in to try to get a title as well. What of these people, who do you think is going to be the biggest challenge, the biggest thorn in your side to getting that victory? And why do you think that?
Okay. At the if you asked me this like a few weeks ago, I would definitely say Wakeman. But
Yeah.
like he's basically out of playoffs contention now.
Yes, yes, he is. 05, I don't think has a chance, but
Yeah. So if it were up to me, I think the scariest person. Hmm, I think it. I kind of want to say Splash, but Splash is 2-3 now. Still, I think Splash is a really good player. So like, I think he'll come back. I think he'll make playoffs, and his team is really scary.
oh yeah,
So he's definitely on my radar. Uh, Stronky is performing exceptionally well.
amazingly.
Like considering how uh poorly most people think his team was in like the PRs and like just the general consensus on it was like quite negative. He's doing really well. I definitely helped him with some trades because I occasionally do like talk to him and do prep together and
Mhm.
stuff. So yeah, he's been doing well, which I'm happy for him because like he's one of my first ever draft league friends. So
Yeah,
yeah,
and I
good for him.
know
But he's definitely a radar. He's definitely on my
he's
radar.
definitely there. Yeah, and I know, and like speaking of Shrunky, I know you, him, and Gentle do a lot of prep and play a lot together.
Hmm.
So that's actually interesting to hear because you probably know Shrunky better than most people in this community do, because you prep with him so much and you interact with him so much, so you probably know his play style and the way he likes to lean on certain mons better than anybody, and you're still afraid of him based off of how he's doing and what his team looks like. So that's really interesting to hear. Um,
He's a very inconsistent player. He's kind of like me. I think both of us are very inconsistent. We are excellent at throwing games that we have no business losing, and yeah, it's. I think it's because both of us are inconsistent. Every time we fight each other, there's like genuinely like no telling who's gonna win or who's gonna throw harder.
right, exactly. Um, Another thing, and I'm asking every coach this one just because I like the variations and answers that I'm getting, and I'm interested to see what everybody thinks. So I would consider you to be a pretty experienced Pokemon player, all things considered. You're very accomplished. You're very good. Sometimes sometimes, like you said, drop a game that you don't have any right dropping or something like that. Sure, I think that's everybody to an extent. So, but I would largely
Mhm.
say you're a very, very experienced and skilled player. And a lot
Thank
of
you.
the times, um, I feel like Pokemon is a very hard game, especially a hard game to do well at consistently. And because of that, I do think there's some sort of hard barrier of entry for beginners where it's easy for them to drop it before they get into that flow state and figure out what they're wanting to do with the game and how to progress. Um, Easy to pick up, hard to master is kind of the way I say Pokemon. is generally like. So I want to know, as somebody as experienced as you, who has spent this many years in Draft League and VGC and honing your skills, what is a piece of advice that you would give a new player to the game to help them improve and stay at it and be consistent in their craft?
Oh, definitely do whatever is fun
Yeah.
because like at the end of the day, it's a game. And also, when it comes to draft specifically, I think this is more of a draft specific advice, for like newer players or even older players.
Mhm.
I think the fun in draft is the wacky sets you can bring. If you're in your prep doc and you're like, looking at like, oh, what's good? What can I possibly bring here? And you're stuck between two options, always pick the funnier one. You always pick the funnier. Never go like even if the other one is slightly more optimal, who cares? It's funnier. It's content. First of all, it's content. Secondly, it's like a surprise factor. Your opponent won't see it coming, and that's also an advantage that like the technically more optimal set might not bring you, because like everyone probably knows what the optimal set for each mon is.
Right.
If you're like at a certain degree of like skill, like you're gonna know what this mon is likely to bring to the table, which is why I personally love bringing, like when I get the opportunity, I love bringing mons that have no business running whatever set they're supposed to be doing in on like regular ladder. As for general VGC, I think if you're starting, play with your favorites. Just play with a mon that you like a lot. You might not win a lot, and that might be because of a poor team. That might be because you're just still learning the game. But that's perfectly fine. Because like every time you get to see your favorite Pokemon pull that crap off and just like sweep your opponent or carry a game or do some clutch lives on like 1 HP or whatever, like it's about attachment. You get really happy, and like I think this is a thing that a lot of competitive players don't see. Like they treat Pokemon as like tools. It's like kind of in-game kind of dialogue, but like
Mhm.
you can have fun with your Pokemon. You can bond with your Pokemon when it comes to playing competitively. And yeah, that's probably my greatest advice that I could give to like newer players. Just
Yeah.
do what's fun. Use your favorites.
Yeah.
Use mons that you like. Mhm.
No, go ahead.
Oh, like you might not even need to use your like one favorite Pokemon. Like I've been using Gallade in VGC for a while,
Mhm.
and it has not been doing that great for me, unfortunately. But still, like occasionally, like probably every other season of like VGC or like Champions VGC, I just build some kind of Gallade team. I go on ladder, probably get myself to Ultra Ball, get stuck for a bit, eventually climb to Masters. But yeah, just use whatever's fun for you. It's a game. You're supposed to have fun.
Exactly.
If you're not having fun, go take a break.
Exactly. Exactly. And I think that's good advice to give somebody, because I think it's really, really easy to take this game way too seriously sometimes. And honestly, I agree with you. When you have the option to go with a funnier move, you should just do it. I mean, like if you've got a Pokemon with Ally Switch, put Ally Switch on that bitch. It's fun. it's great. A whimsical wide guard here or there is fun. An Ally Switch is great. If there's a Pokemon with Roar or Howl on it, just fucking rip it. Just do it. Something like that is so fucking fun. Like the one that I think of most specifically is actually you, me, and M-Boss's team season in playoffs with the Riolu into Toxic. That Riolu we built that killed a Chi-Yu and a Dialga in the same set, and we were like, this thing is
It's like
fucking
close combat,
awesome.
right?
Yeah, we close combated like, first off, who the hell thinks we're bringing a Riolu at all, like at all, into a team with Chi-Yu and Dialga and all this bullshit? But to have it one-shot a Chi-Yu and have it like almost one-shot a Dialga with close combat was an elite experience that I don't think I'll ever have again, because it hits the happy chemicals in your brain just right. You're like, I cannot believe I just watched my Riolu take down half of Toxic's roster. This was fucking amazing. And then it had...
I love Cruz. I love Cruz so much. I think I would say that I'm decent at pointing out a random tech mon or like a tech move you can do into someone that could potentially like switch the game up. And I really like doing that in like the cruise format because I just get to give so much input into other people's prep.
Yeah, and that Riolu was your mastermind. You came up with that for the most part, right? Wasn't the set
I'm pretty
like
sure I sent you guys the calcs.
yeah, wasn't the set close combat coaching? Was it there was something else weird on it that I don't think we got to click, but
Yeah.
it was really fucking funny. um, okay. Well, and that's a good piece of advice. I really do like that.
Yeah. Oh
Um,
yeah, speaking of like teaching newer players, I happen to be teaching my cousins to play. You
oh
recently
really?
hopped in my stream where like I had that invitational thing
Yeah.
with some of my like IRL friends. My two younger cousins started playing champions. They started late Scarlet and Violet. I was like teaching them
Yeah.
basic double stuff, and then they transitioned to champions, and I've just been telling them to like tell me whatever mon. I just ask them to tell me whatever mon they want to build with, and I'll just build them a team, and like they can have fun with it. It might not be like the best team, but like it's definitely fun. Like one of them really likes spamming Encore of Sableye. It's like just evil stuff. So like I just gave him a generic rain team with Sableye, and like he's been having a lot of fun with it. He won the invitational I hosted, and then another one just really likes Mega Greninja. Mega Greninja is not a great mon, but
Nope.
I just told her to click Blizzard, and her luck is crazy. I did like a practice match with her. I had a Mega Staraptor team, and she just froze my Staraptor and then critted the next turn, and she beat me. It was hilarious.
Oh shit, she's got plot armor like you used to have back in the day. Then
Yeah, remember those 20% accurate sheer colds
yes, I do.
back in the UDL days?
And Fisher on Rez's birthday and shit like
Yeah,
that.
on my freaking birthday. My favorite clips of all time. No, my favorite clip of all time, period.
That was probably some of the best content I've ever seen. Was on his birthday. He got fissured what 4 times?
No, I think it was just that one fissure from Doug Trio.
Was it just one?
Just that one fissure. I did not reveal a fissure like at all. It was just that one fissure on the Powdon that sealed the game.
Yeah. No. I'm thinking of a different game, but that one's crazy too. Fucking on Doug Trio out of nowhere, just.
I love Doug Trio so much. Doug Trio is such a good mon. Like, no, I wouldn't say it's a good mon, but
No.
it's a very good low tier pick because it has Arena Trap, it has speed control in Rock Tomb or like Bulldoze or whatever, and it can fissure.
Right. Well, Thunderball, I also want to know that we've been playing Champions for quite a while now. It's been a few months since the formats have started, and I kind of want to know your general opinion on like Champions versus Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield, because you've played in all of them. Like what you think about the differences, what you like more about Champions, what you don't like more about Champions. Like what are you hoping to see in the future from it too?
Okay. So the thing is, ADL All Stars is my first and so far only Champions League.
Oh, okay.
I've not played in any other Champions League. I'm going to be playing in MFDL soon. I believe you are as well.
Yes, I
right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll be playing in that soon. But like so far, ADL has been my only experience with Champions Draft.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
no, I helped Ed with some of his stuff, but like, yeah, this is my only experience playing.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm genuinely kind of surprised I'm doing well considering it's my first Champions League compared to other people in like the community who have done like plenty of Champions Leagues.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm. But yeah, back to your question. I think Champions. One thing I don't like about Champions is the lack of NFEs.
Yeah.
I think like baby mons just make the draft pool much wider, and there's just more mons to draft from, so your team is more likely to have more tools. I would say Champions Draft is more difficult than, let's say, Scarlet and Violet or Sword and Shield. Well, not really Sword and Shield, because Sword and Shield had the horrible Tailwind situation, but definitely harder than Scarlet and Violet. Yeah. One thing I do like about Champions is I think I think this is true for a lot of early formats as well, like early Sword and Shield, early Scarlet and Violet, where the limited pool just keeps it refreshing. I think it's always great to like hop into a new format where the power level is generally lower. I wouldn't say Champions is like low, considering stuff like Zardwai, Floette. These are monsters, but like Megametic Rose. But still, comparatively speaking to like what could be, because like eventually we're gonna get like Tapu Koko with all the paradoxes, right?
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
like Coco Jugs, that's gonna be crazy. But yeah, so far, I think it's always refreshing to experience a lower power format. I do think I can see champions going a really long way in terms of draft because of all the different gimmicks that you can eventually implement. I feel like Z moves are still going to take a backseat because I play in CPC, which is a league that I admin for Strongkey, and uh, we have basically went through all of the different gimmicks. We've done megas. We do megas every season. We've
Yeah.
done Z moves. We've done Dynamax. We've done Terra. So far, Z moves have been underwhelming. Like genuinely, you might not even bring a Z crystal if because like there are other items that are more consistent.
Mhm.
So I think Z moves are probably going to be the least like it's probably going to be the format with the least interest. Dynamax and Terra are definitely going to be cool. Megas are going to stick. People, I mean, Megas are just more mons, right?
Yeah.
Who doesn't like that?
Right.
I've also played with gems. I love gems. I don't think gems are coming back in champions because like even though I consider it like the Gen 5 regional gimmick, I don't think Game Freak considers it that. I'm not sure to be honest, but gems were fun. I love clicking random moves that have no business killing and just get a random boost from a gem.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if they count gems as like a gimmick or not, but I can see how you would count it as that. And I kind of agree. I think Z moves are really not gonna be super crazy. I don't think you're gonna get much hype around them. They're just higher BP moves that you can take off one time until you have something like, I don't know, what is it, Z. There's like some Z setup moves that are not bad.
The Evo boost.
Yeah, that
Extreme
one.
Evo boost.
Yeah, okay. That one. I mean, there's a couple like that, but they're mostly just high power BP
Clangorous Soul
moves.
Blaze, I think it was called, from Como.
Something, yeah. I don't know. I didn't get super into the Z move side of things, but I mean, there's some, but mostly they're just attacks that, honestly, when you think about it, Dynamax gives you 4 Z moves for 3 turns.
I was about
anyway,
to say that.
you know?
Yeah, Max is way more fun compared to Z moves. Like, it messes with the terrain, it messes with the weather. Like, there's so much variation that you have to be prepared for, and I think it's just really good, like, skill expression. I wasn't that good back then, but, like, still, I think it's cool.
I was gonna argue that you were better than you thought you were back then, but then I remember the Seismitoad debacle, and I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
I'm just gonna blame Kyle for that.
Oh yeah, well, I think the other issue is trusting Cosmic Kyle to build your Seismitoad, but that's just, I'm gonna leave that one there. Thunderball, another question for you. What? So this being the meta of megas for right now, and I guess like you said, this is your only Champions League so far. So really, your only experience has been like Mega Pyro, Mega Dragonite, Mega Slowbro. What other Mega Mons are you wanting to try out in the future? Like what are you eyeing for MFDL if you don't mind spoiling a little bit?
The thing is, I have not looked at the MFDL tier list yet. Gentle has tried to force me to look at it. I just haven't had the time to do so because of like work and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I kind of just decided to join MFDL like yesterday because I was still on the fence about joining, considering don't have a lot of time to grind champions. But then Splash just told me you can just play singles and use sticky webs and just grind VP that way. So
it's very
I ended
easy.
up joining. In terms of what mega I'm looking forward to using, I'm thinking probably either Gardevoir or Metagross. Those mons interest me quite a bit. Because I'm probably not going to be drafting Gallade, I will say. Mega Gallade, unless it's like really low tiered. I haven't checked yet. Maybe it's in like the lowest tier possible. Who knows? But Mega Gallade is unfortunately not a great mon. Very sad. I wish they gave him sharpness.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind trying out Gardevoir, because Gardevoir seems like a fun mon to pilot. It has a part of what Gallade has in its very wide move pool, but it also just has explosive power. I mean, Mega Gallade does have that, but like it's just not enough. I don't even know. I'm not sure why it doesn't work, but like from what I've used so far, it just doesn't seem to click with me.
Well, and it's just losing sharpness when you mega is so bad.
Yeah.
You lose so much like offense from doing that. Okay. Another one that I'm looking at is I really, really want to draft Mega Scrafty for some reason. Like, I have an unreasonable desire to use Mega Scrafty, which double Intimidate just seems cool, and Scrafty's the bulk boost seems insane for having a double Intimidate on command. That seems so fucking nice to me. That's one of them. And actually, going back to your point, just a couple questions ago, you were talking about how you use Gallade all the time, and it's not good, but you keep using it. You do have a league win with Gallade.
That is true. My
You
first
did?
ADL win was with Gallade, but it was with Gallade and not Mega Gallade.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I had a season with Mega Gallade in CPC, and I had like B tier Mousehold, which was like stupid. For some reason, we left that in, and like I absolutely fumbled that season because my team was horrible. I built it so poorly, but yeah, Mega Gallade I don't think is that great in draft. I think Gallade really loves the item versatility, which I definitely utilized in my first win in ADL.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I would say I think I've got one more question for you here, and then we can give you the floor to give your final words to your adoring fans. The last question I have for you is that with you obviously have from your start of draft to now have gone through school and college and gotten a job and have had all these life things happen, and it seems like draft has been one of those things that's like the constant in your life. And I kind of want to pick your brain a little bit on that. Why is draft like a constant in your life? The things that like everything life throws at you, you especially living in Hong Kong and having a much different culture than us Americans and are expected to be working and productive all the time and utilizing your time to its fullest, and you still find time to sit down and click funny moves on your low tier Pokemon and draft Gallade and throw it at a brick wall until it sticks. What keeps you coming back to this every single time?
I think it's just because I find it fun.
Yeah.
I mean, as I mentioned, it's a game. I'm supposed to have fun. Of course, I have my downtimes of draft. Like, sometimes a losing streak or two may feel really bad until it breaks, but like, it happens in everything. I feel like that's true for everything you do. Like, you're gonna face like obstacles. You're going to face failure in whatever you do, and like, that's the same in draft. That's the same in life. But like, I mean, eventually you'll get back up.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll never know when, you'll never know how, but eventually you'll get back up. And like, that's just a thing that I believe in. Like, no matter what, as long as you get back up, like, if you face failure, just get back up. If you fall down, just get back up. It's kind of just that. And also, of course, the community is a big part in why I'm sticking around with draft. I've met a lot of awesome people. Gentle, Stronky, probably my and probably you as well. Probably my favorite people from the draft community. And yeah, I like, there are a lot of people that I really like in like across the different draft communities I'm in. And I mean, I feel like without good people, like if everyone was extremely like toxic, like not like the person, not like toxic the person, but
Right.
like toxic as an adjective of describing someone who's like a bad sport. Like, if everyone was a bad sport, yeah. I don't think I would still be playing draft, but like, I feel like most people handle their emotions decently well when it comes to draft, like getting sniped or losing or whatever. Most people do pretty well when it comes to that, which I think is why I'm comfortable, like just going on with draft, even if like stuff happens. Yeah, as you said, it's a constant that I keep coming back to. I have thought about like just taking a draft break, but I just never bring myself to do it, because like, there's always this league that's coming up, and like, oh, all my friends are there, I want to play with them. I want to draft this funny guy that can screw over other people's teams. yeah, so I just see myself coming back to it again and again, and I think it's I think it's more draft is more of a commitment than just regular laddering. But
Yes.
for some reason, I don't do ladders. I don't ladder a lot. Like every season, in back in Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, I basically never play on the ladder. I never play on Showdown. I only play draft. When it came to champions, I only get to Master Ball tier, and then that's it. That's
Yeah.
it for me for the season. I don't try and climb to champions or even Master Ball rank one. I just stop because I don't even know why. Because like I don't dislike laddering. I think it's fun every now and then, but draft is just I think maybe it's because of the culture
Yeah.
of Hong Kong being a very like organized kind of workplace.
Hmm.
I think draft has become one of my like it has merged itself into my routine. Like my daily routine consists of me like going to school, going to work, going to church, learning about other stuff, doing extracurricular activities, and draft. I think draft has entered my regular routine. And to be honest, I've been saying this a lot. Unless something really dramatic happens, I don't see myself quitting draft. And especially now, draft is available on mobile. I can play
Oh yeah,
anywhere.
you can like that was one of the big thing about Showdown leagues for you is what you preferred playing Showdown because you could play it on your phone anywhere because you're constantly on the
Hmm.
go. But now you can do that on Champions on the main format
Yeah.
anyway.
So like I don't think cart leagues or showdown leagues like there isn't a difference for me anymore because I can play both of them on my phone. It doesn't matter. Like I have a setup. I have a setup, but I just don't have the time to sit down and use it a
Right.
lot of the time. Like I can use it when it comes to like big events, like maybe an online tournament or I don't know, maybe like a finals match if I want to stream it or something. But like otherwise, I'm playing on my phone. I don't care. I'm not making scheduling worse for everyone else just for me to sit at my setup. Like,
Right.
mhm.
Right. Right. Okay. Well, Thunderball, this has been a wonderful interview. It has been great to hear you speak and go on and on again about. I don't know. I miss hearing you rant. I really do. I
Thanks.
love Raz, but sometimes hearing him rant for forever on end, I want to hear somebody else do it, and I like hearing you rant. And it's been good. It's been good to talk to you again. Um, and you are one of my favorite people in draft too, by the way.
Aw,
For the
thank
record,
you.
since you shouted me out, you're also one of mine. Um, I would say I'm going to throw the floor to you. That you have the open mic. You can say whatever it is you want to say, whatever it is you need to say. Your adoring, screaming fans screaming Thunderball 101 at home, hoping for the three-peat. What do you have to say to them?
Uh, I will say I'm going to try my absolute best. Gentle prep when he was prepping with me. He asked if I want to meme or do I want to be serious, and I told him I'm going to lock in this season because it would be so funny to have three crowns next to my name. I'm locking in because it would be funny. Like I genuinely considered memeing, but like, I mean, the payoff if like I know it's a very low chance because like the competition is so like competitive, but if I do it, it would be so funny. It would be so funny for me to have three crowns and whatever ADL All Star tag you end up putting up next to my name. It would just be so funny.
Oh gosh, with that.
Uh, mhm.
No, go ahead.
Everyone would be so pissed. Well, maybe they wouldn't be pissed. Maybe they would be proud of me or whatever. But like, still, the reactions would be very entertaining.
You could join any text conversation ever in those channels, and they'd be like, "Oh, this fucking guy with his three crowns and star next to his name." And then
Okay, Mr. Show Off.
in any tier discussion ever, you can pull the status of "I won 3 times. I think I know what I'm talking about." I'm just gonna say it.
Well, the thing is, I don't really think I know what I'm talking about because, like, I want to credit a lot of my wins to people who helped me.
Sure.
Like back in like Sword and Shield, you helped me a lot
Oh yeah.
during like COVID when like I didn't really have to go anywhere and I could
Yeah.
just sit on my computer and like chat and time zones worked out. Uh, that was a good time. And then now I mainly talk with Gentle when it comes to prep, occasionally Shronky. Ed tries to give opinions. But yeah, what's with that look?
I'm sure he tries.
No. Genuinely, Ed helped me win my match against Gentle. He genuinely gave me some good prep ideas that helped me.
I'll take your word for it.
He's not as bad as you guys think he is. He's a doofus. He is a chud. He is the definition of a chud. Like if you search up chud on Cambridge Dictionary or whatever, you're gonna see Ed's face there. Yeah. You're gonna see his full government name, but like he's a chud, but he's not stupid. He can lock in sometimes.
I've seen him lock in a couple times this season so far. I'm not saying it's not possible.
Yeah, I've been paying attention to his Chud division. I mean, it's called the Chud division for a reason, right?
Right.
It is Ed's division.
He's the mascot. Absolutely. Oh my god.
But yeah, I do want to attribute a lot of my wins to the people who helped me prep. When it came to the 2 ADL wins, Gentle has played a huge part in them. He basically helped me prep every single week. Like every week, I would talk to him literally in call because his sleep schedule is messed up, so he can actually talk to me. And yeah, I would just talk to him about basically we do prep together. We do every single one of our preps together, except for when I was in vacation because I was on vacation because like schedules.
Right.
But yeah, he's probably my biggest help when it comes to actually doing well in leagues because his prep is really good. I derail his prep a lot because I come up with stupid ideas that probably only half of them work. But he keeps me in check. It's probably why you don't see me running Oko moves as much now. He has a leash on me.
He tempers the craziness that is Lewis
Yeah,
right now.
He has me chained up.
Fair enough. I don't like the implications of Gentle chaining you up, but I'm not diving into that one.
Well, no, he's like keeping me in check. He's keeping me in check.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. He every time you try to run Oko moves on every single mon, he's like, hold, stop.
Yeah.
Dial it in. That's good. You always need to have a good prep partner, so I'm glad you have somebody like that. If I had a shit sleep schedule, I would absolutely help you still, but I unfortunately work in corporate America now. All right.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for me as well in the future because I'm only going to get more and more busy when time comes for me to actually dive into like a full-time job. Because right now I'm still studying in uni. Right now it's the summer holiday, which is like I'm not free. I have like a bunch of other part-time jobs I'm doing. But yeah, compared to when I'll eventually have a job at a school, I don't think I'll be able to find that much time. I'm probably still gonna be playing draft. I feel like I'm still gonna be playing draft when I get to like 20 something. Whenever I end up like going for like a full-time job, but it's gonna be rough. I'll probably have to prep on my own more, but I believe that I'm capable of prepping on my own as long as I lock in, and I have no guarantees of whether I will lock in or not. Because I am a master at throwing, not as good as Strongkey, but yeah, I'm still very good at throwing things and at not physically throwing things. I actually have terrible aim, but but yeah, I'm very good at throwing games. But still, I can try my best. And at the end of the day, as I've mentioned so many times, it's a game. I'm here to have fun. Yeah.
All right.
I'm almost 20.
That's crazy, because honestly...
I've been playing draft for like 7 years.
It is crazy to think about it, because I was actually thinking about it before the interview, and I was like, damn, looking back on it, we really have been playing for going on like the latter half of a decade here soon. Holy shit.
Yeah, about like half my life is going to be draft eventually, in a few years.
Like, I met you when you were a freshman in high school. Like,
yeah,
Like, that's just crazy to me to think about how fast it's gone through everything. But I don't know. Well,
Time flies.
Time does fly. Well, Thunderball, I think that's all we have time for today, and I don't want to take up the rest of your night. I'm sure you've got to get ready for work or whatever you've got to do in the morning as well. So,
Yeah.
But I want to say thank you very much for getting on and speaking with me. It was a great time
You're welcome.
to be able to interview with you
I
again.
miss
and talk
talking to you as well.
Dude, it's unfortunate because of how schedules are, but I would love to talk to you more and more if we ever got that opportunity. Because it's just always great to talk to you. It really is.
Yeah, you gotta host that D&D sesh for me again.
I will try. We will try to set something up, but the nightmare of D&D is also scheduling sometimes. So
Well, I don't care if you get enough people. I don't care if I'm staying up, like if I'm like burning the midnight oil or whatever. I'm going to be there.
You know what? I'll make it happen for you then. That sounds great.
Awesome.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching. This has been Thunderball101's coach interview. I love him. I know you love him. And if you don't, why don't you? What the fuck's your problem? Look forward to seeing...
I'm so lovable.
Look forward to seeing him get the 3-peat in ADL, or die trying, as he might say. And we will see you in the next coach interview coming up soon. Peace.